Today we are making a melty, gooey vegan fondue that's gonna make you forget about dairy cheese. Hey, welcome back. So before we get started on the fondue, we are gonna need a batch of my homemade vegan Gruyère. Start by prepping a mold with some oil. I'm using a bowl, but you could also use a silicone mold. And then we'll get a blender and add a 1/4 cup of rice flour, a 1/4 cup of blanched raw hazelnuts, 1/2 cup of water, a 1/4 cup of melted refined coconut oil, 2 tablespoons of nutritional yeast, 4 teaspoons of white miso paste, 1 tablespoon of apple cider vinegar, 2 teaspoons of onion powder, 1 teaspoon of mustard powder, 1 teaspoon of garlic powder, and 1/2 teaspoon of salt. And just blend that all up until it's smooth, and this could take up to 5 minutes, so be patient. Make sure you have your prepared mold, a whisk, a heat-resistant rubber spatula, and a bowl with the cheese mixture nearby. Then you're gonna add a cup of water and 2 tablespoons of agar-agar powder to a small pot and mix it up. You're gonna bring that to a slow boil and whisk it, letting it boil slowly for 4 minutes. After 4 minutes, pour the cheese mixture in and whisk until it's smooth and thick. Now you want to work quickly and scrape it into the mold with your spatula because it will start to set pretty quickly. Then you're going to let it cool at room temperature for 15 minutes and then chill in the fridge for at least 2 hours. And once that's made, you're just going to shred up the whole batch with a box grater. I'm also gonna chop up some dipping items. So I'm gonna chop up some French bread, some apple slices, and I'm gonna chop some broccoli florets and just blanch those for about a minute. So once we're ready to go with making the Gruyère, we're gonna start with our pot and we're just gonna take a clove of crushed garlic and rub it around the pot. Once you've got everything coated, you can just toss the clove. And we are going to add 3/4 of a cup of vegan white wine. I'm using Chardonnay. Make sure it is vegan because not all wines are vegan. The best place to check if a wine is vegan or not is barnivore.com. You can look up almost any brand there. And we're also going to add 1 teaspoon of lemon juice and a tablespoon of cornstarch to the pot and just whisk that up well. Now we're going to turn the heat to somewhere around medium-low and just keep stirring until the wine starts to simmer and thicken up a little bit. Now we're going to take about 1/3 of our shredded cheese and whisk that in. Keep stirring until it is all melted. It will melt, I promise. And then just repeat with another 1/3 again, and then finally the rest of the cheese. Once you've got everything smooth and melty, you can give it a taste and season how you like. I'm adding 1/8 of a teaspoon of nutmeg and just a dash of black pepper. And this is ready to serve. You're just gonna wanna pour it into a little fondue pot. Ideally, you will have a little burner going underneath of here. And dip in whatever you like. This is so good. This is one of those vegan cheese recipes that you could even serve to your Omni friends and they will love it. If you have any parties coming up, this is perfect. Well, that should do it for this recipe, but I do have a lot more vegan cheese recipes if you're interested. I will link one of them at the end of this video. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you next time.